I'm Emma Santiago.
And I'm Maya Passanisi, and these are the BMB morning announcements. First, we'll take a look at how the Gasparilla Festival's artists share the joy of their work with others.
Then escape the room and see a fun-filled scavenger hunt around Tampa.
And finally, we found a local food truck that brings breakfast to a neighborhood near you.
Here we are in beautiful Tampa, where the sun is shining and the birds are chirping.
The views, the people, the events are also different from back home in New York.
The best thing about being here in February is that we get to see Gasparilla Festival.
You're right. The Gasparilla Festival is a month-long celebration here in Tampa that commemorates the arrival of the mythical pirate Jose Gaspar and his demanding of the key to the city.
Every year, the city reenacts his arrival with the mayor locking themselves in City Hall, ending in a parade after the mayor gives in to the pirate's demands.
Besides the parade, there's a film festival, a children's celebration, an invasion brunch, and the annual Gasparilla Art Festival at Julian B. Lane Riverfront Park.
At the park, BMB's Haley Gardner has more.
In a world of 9 to 5s and hustle culture, it's never been more important to enjoy art. Here at the Gasparilla Art Festival, over 250 artists gathered to teach that exact lesson.
Oh, I started with theater. So I started as a scenic artist, and I did that for about 6 years or so. And then I just kind of I got kind of burnt out on creating other people's things, and I was really inspired to create my own work.
With artists of all kinds in one place, they share one goal: spreading joy of their work.
Accounting was good to me. I had a great career. I loved what I did when I did it, but I was missing something. I was just missing that spark of fun. I think everybody's got a little internal streak of creativity, and mine was just dying to get out.
I think that's really important aspect of art, that some people miss out on, right? Because art can be a bunch of different things, but I like to focus on fun, beautiful, aesthetically pleasing pieces of work.
I can tell you the passion in the air here is contagious. Everyone here is focused on finding joy and beauty in artwork, and as well as in life. For BMB, I'm Haley Gardner.
As an artist myself, I think it's amazing that they get to share their work in a space like this. It really makes me think about what the next chapter of my creative journey could look like.
You're right, Emma. Tampa is full of places to see and events to attend, just like this art showcase.
I know, we're only here for 5 days, but I wish we could see them all.
Well, there is a way you can visit many of the iconic places around here in just a few hours. Here's Hallie Gillison on the path of a non-traditional escape room.
Here in Tampa, locals and tourists alike play escape games and race against the clock to break out. But what if instead of being locked in, you're out and about across the city of Tampa? As of January 2026, there are approximately 3,095 escape room centers currently operating across the United States. Successful escape rooms in the U.S. typically generate roughly $317,000 in annual revenue per location. Located on the River Rock, The Secrets of Tampa is a similar type of mobile game, cashing in on what makes escape rooms so popular, giving you the opportunity to channel your inner detective and discover the secrets of Tampa to dig the truth out. Let's take a look. Okay guys, these secrets are getting pretty interesting and I've got 10 more locations to get to, so I'm gonna send things back to Maya and Emma. But if you've got the time, definitely get on this game. For BMB, I'm Hallie Gillison.
That actually looks like something I would take part in. I wish we got to see those other locations though.
You know, Maya, one of my favorite things to do in a new city is trying out the new local foods. The Gulf Coast is known for the great grouper and Cuban cuisine.
That may be true, but I miss the taste of home. I can't start my day without a good bacon, egg, and cheese, but rumor has it, B&B's Dana Stone found one here.
Unlike a typical restaurant that's tied down at one address, this food truck can take its flavors anywhere the road leads.
All these recipes were, I made bagels with my grandpa. They're all from New York. I decided to get out of the cold weather, bring it down here. We've been all over the Tampa Bay area now, and it's been a blessing to just meet a bunch of people from different walks of life. And
it's, sort of a product of the neighborhood and the environment that they're in. Just the fact that they're mobile gives them the option to do new things, do fun things, do, something different that, is going to stand out from a couple of different places.
The food truck's mobility doesn't just benefit the business. It benefits the customers it feeds, bringing an authentic New York style to Tampa, wherever the craving strikes. For B&B, I'm Dana Stone, and as a native New Yorker, I can admit, this bacon, egg, and cheese definitely passes the test.
The bacon, egg, and cheese isn't the only thing from New York taking over Tampa. The NHL's Buffalo Sabres are here as well.
With more on Tampa sports, here's Jared Broxmeyer.
All right, Tampa, buckle up because the sports calendar is absolutely stacked. Starting on the ice, the first place Lightning have won 8 of their last 10 games, with one of their own, Jake Gensel, recently winning gold for Team USA. Heading to the Big Apple, where the Bellmore-Merrick Bulldogs hockey team is up at the States. Yesterday, they defeated St. Anthony's, picking up their first win, and this morning at 8 a.m., they remained undefeated, taking down St. Francis. Now, back to the sunshine of Florida, as the Gators and University of South Florida basketball teams have been working all season long. With March approaching, both teams are a successful March Madness. Finally, at the NFL Scouting Combine, quarterbacks and receivers take center stage. Projected first pick Fernando Mendoza and top receiver Jordan Tyson will not compete to protect their draft stocks. This will allow Ty Simpson and Denzel Boston shots to boost theirs. Plenty of action in the sports world and eyes on the madness.
March Madness is in 2 weeks. Who do you want to win?
I have the Duke Blue Devils.
Personally, I'm hoping St. John's gets to the Final 8.
All right, guys. Well, I don't know much about sports, so let's talk about something else. It's feeling a little humid today.
Emma, I know you're just trying to change the topic, but we actually do need to talk about the weather right now.
Anyway, here's Bella Lettieri with more on this weekend's weather.
Since Emma wants to change the topic so badly, here's what I have for you today. I'm so happy to be ending the month in warm weather instead of shoveling snow. Anyways, here in Tampa, temperatures will have very warm weather. It will be in the high 70s with sunny skies on Saturday. However, there are possible showers to cool us off. Rolling over into Sunday, we can see the sun again. Temps continue to stay in the 80s throughout Sunday and Monday. It's a gorgeous and spring-like weekend for the Gulf Coast. But if we go back into our hometown in Bellmore, you can expect to be locked in the snow for a little longer than we hoped, with even more snowfall on Tuesday. Sorry, guys. It'll stay chilly up there with temps in the low 40s and 30s. That's all for me, and now I'm going to go enjoy seeing the ground without snow while it lasts.
Me too, Bella. Being able to take a couple steps without slipping on ice makes me really grateful that I'm not back home.
I'm happy to even see the grass. Almost forgot that the grass is green.
Well, even though it's cloudy right now, the UV is still high enough for me to tan.
Speaking of tanning, I think we should go soak up these last few rays of sun before the day's over.
Well, I guess that's the end. These have been the BMB morning announcements for Saturday, February 28th.